Welcome back to Animeverse Hub, your ultimate home for Donghua deep dives, cultivation lore, and anime breakdowns that keep you hooked from start to finish. In the vast dark ocean between the stars, power determines everything. Names become law, legends become shields, and among the names that ripple through Chaos City in the wider universe, one keeps a steady, dangerous echo: Venerable Gui. Before we jump in, quick favor. If you like deep, lore-rich breakdowns like this, hit subscribe. We're building toward 10,000 subs, and your support keeps these long dives coming. Who is Guiyi? He is Luo Feng's second senior brother. He is a registered disciple of the Lord of Chaos. He is a Cosmic Overlord, a tier above mere Venerables, a ruler of space itself. But titles only point at truth. To understand Guiyi, we have to look at what he did to earn them. Guiyi staked his soul on one law: space, not a surface-level grasp of teleportation or shortcuts, but the full integration of the three profound mysteries. When the ocean of law descended on him, his divine body remade, power multiplied, perception widened. He didn't just travel through space, he commanded it. His presence reshaped battlefields. His footsteps left no normal tracks. For most beings, that kind of mastery is a myth. For Guiyi, it's routine. The first thing enemies discover is that escape becomes impossible. Guiyi can sever teleportation threads across light years like snapping fine silk. He can seal an area into a pocket, a cage where escape is dead. Once trapped, opponents feel the pressure of compressed dimensions. Gravity of space turned inward. Divine bodies forged by eons creak and break. The battlefield becomes a tomb. Then there are the attacks. Guiyi can fold space into wounds. He can create implosion points that tear at existence itself. These are not flashy displays to awe onlookers. They are surgical calamities. A strike from him can collapse the laws supporting a foe's immortality. It doesn't always look dramatic. Often it feels like a natural disaster that arrived precisely where you stood. Guiyi's mastery goes beyond the physical. He is a master of soul arts as well. Once, a powerful alien expert left a layered soul imprint on a human, a clever, insidious mark meant to control and corrupt. Guiyi erased it. With calm precision, he stripped away those bindings, leaving no trace. That gesture revealed two things: raw force and refined control. He can break bodies. He can also unweave the deepest manipulations of spirit. As a registered disciple of Chaos City's Lord, Guiyi commands treasures that amplify all this. His armor resists cosmic calamities. His domain treasures create miniature spatial systems he can manipulate at will. Layers of sealed space, stepping stones in his own private geometry. His weapons are conduits, turning his law comprehension into focused devastation. It is one thing to know a law. It is another to make the universe obey it through iron and artifact. Now place him in the human power map. Among overlords, Guiyi is a peak predator, but not the apex predator. The human race hosts a small handful of overlords who verge on the strength of true lords of the universe. Names like the Star Prison Devil Lord or the Sky Eclipse Palace Master brush against that next horizon. Against them, Guiyi holds his ground but does not eclipse them. That gap exists, it is massive. A Lord of the Universe can outmatch an Overlord by factors that read like mythology. Hundreds, thousands, even more. Still within his class, Guiyi is elite. Against immortal gods and ordinary venerables, his presence is decisive. What makes him uniquely terrifying is the combination of restraint and lethal efficiency. Guiyi doesn't rage. He calculates. He has the patience of a man who knows the value of time, the cost of excess. That temperament makes him precise and merciless. An opponent who survives his first onslaught, rarely survives his second. Guiyi's role in Chaos City is not ceremonial. He shoulders missions that sway starfield politics. He intervenes in crises not as a show of force, but as a calibrated solution. His word matters in council halls. His actions shape defensive strategies. He is a pillar, the sort of figure whose presence changes the calculus for friend and foe alike. And then there is his relationship with Luo Feng. Guiyi recognized Luo Feng early, not as an annoyance or a rival, but as an anomaly worthy of attention. He didn't smother the boy with constant instruction. He offered clarity when it mattered. Short conversations, strategic hints, a shield behind the scenes. That combination of counsel and deterrence is part of why Luo Feng could push forward with such speed. In the universe's most deadly chess match, having a figure like Guiyi backing you is a deterrent many enemies cannot ignore. Yet Guiyi does not live in ignorance. He knows the horizon. He looks at the path ahead and sees lords of the universe, masters whose comprehension surpasses his own. He sees Luo Feng's potential. He recognizes the limit lines of his craft and does not wear delusion like armor. That pragmatic humility is rare among the proud figures of the cosmos. It makes Guiyi dangerous in a way arrogance never could, because he plans, adapts, and knows when to strike. Even now, his path continues. Space law has depths no single life can chart. There are higher dimensional folds yet to be understood, treasures that can fortify a divine body beyond present imagining, and secret inheritances that could tilt the scale. Given the right fortune, an ancient technique, a lost inheritance, a world-bending relic, Guiyi could push from Overlord to something closer to the lords themselves. The universe offers both threats and opportunities. He knows that. He waits and prepares. Why do enemies dread him? Because once they meet him on the field, the rules change. Teleportation fails, bonds shatter, space becomes a blade pointed at the heart. Treasures meant to protect grow thin, and when the fight ends, few remember the roar. They remember the silence that followed, the void at the center of the battlefield where a great power once stood. So where does Guiyi stand among legends? He is a cornerstone, not the tallest spire perhaps, but the steady foundation that keeps the city standing. Without him, Chaos City would be more vulnerable, its strategies less certain, its juniors more exposed. He is the silent guardian whose moves are subtle, but whose effect is enormous. And the human race counts on that stability. In a universe where alliances shift and empires fracture, Guiyi is a constant. He keeps the balance and enforces it when necessary. He trains, he refines, he waits for openings, he protects his own, and he answers the call when the front lines burn. Now let me leave you with this. Power in the cosmos is not a single dimension. Strength is skill, yes, but it is also wisdom. It is restraint. It is the choices made in the quiet before the storm. Venerable Guiyi blends all of these. He is law-bent, weaponized, and tempered by thought. He is the kind of figure whose name becomes a strategy for others, a short warning that echoes across star maps. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Venerable Guiyi, his space mastery, soul techniques, treasures, and place in Luo Feng's journey, let me know in the comments who you want us to cover next. Do you think Guiyi will ascend further or remain the silent overlord for the ages? Drop your predictions below. And one last time, if you haven't yet, subscribe to help us reach 10,000. Smash like if you found this useful and ring the bell so you don't miss our next breakdown. We've got long-form dives on Chaos City, the Lords of the Universe, and the true limits of cultivation coming soon. Thanks for watching. Keep exploring the stars, and I'll see you in the next deep dive.